Hello everybody, this is Adam with Atomic Bushcraft, and I'm doing another Wish Junk or Treasure review. This time we're looking at the Wish Waterproof Lighter. Now, I am surprised by this one. I really was, because I ordered it thinking, yeah right. I paid $2 for this, it was another $2 for shipping, so overall $4. Not bad. Of course, when I got it, I wasn't expecting it this small. I'm used to handling Zippos, and I was looking at the picture of the top opening. I was thinking it's just like a Zippo, but it wasn't. A lot smaller, but I kind of like the extra size difference because it does have less fuel it can carry in it, but it packs away a lot nicer and easier. When I got it, it did come with a lanyard that I took off because it was just connected right here, but this is a lot of lanyard for a little lighter. And it is not a breakaway lanyard, so if I had this around my neck and it were to get caught on a tree or something like that and I fell, I could end up choking myself, and that could be bad. So I just took it off. Darn it, I'm just going to keep it in my pocket. And I've been using this for the past few weeks. And once I filled it up, it doesn't come full. You do have to buy fuel to fill it up, but it does fill up very quickly. Only holds a little bit of fuel, but I've only had to fill it up once, and I use it in short intervals daily, and it's lasted very well. I haven't had to fill up any more since. It is clear, so you can see kind of all the inner workings of it, and you can also keep track of how much fuel you have in here, which I think is really handy. You can see it fill up when you use it, and you can see when you're getting low. Now, I did get the completely clear one. You can't choose the color on this one. So the options were clear, blue, yellow, and orange, I believe. And it's all random. So I just got the clear one by chance. Though I did get a second one that was blue that I haven't done much with, but I do have it. I maybe keep this one for my EDC and put the other one in my kit. See how this works. I have been itching to do this video because I love this lighter. It lights up every time, burns very well. I've had no problems with just instantly. So once I got past the size difference, I really liked it. But I haven't given it a full waterproof test because I've been waiting for this video. So I've been itching to do this. And if this isn't actually waterproof, if this ruins the lighter, I will be pretty disappointed because so far I've just been in love with this thing. And I can see it's pretty simple because it does have the O-rings here. O-rings down here, though this is all sealed off. You can't get down in there. But there's extra O-rings inside to help seal everything off. So this just clips down, clips shut, holds it. I haven't had any trouble with this spring wearing out. It pops up. Even if it does, though, I would just need to open it manually, but it's got a little button release here. Pops open. So I really want to get this tested. So let's go ahead and dunk this in some water and see how it does. We got a big glass of water here. Alright. So it sank right away, which isn't always good for if you're wanting to waterproof gear. But since it is full of fluid instead of air, that's a good thing. It's expected. And it's also not leaking bubbles at all as far as I'm seeing. Oops, it's still in water all over the place. It's alright. I'm not seeing any water inside. Let's go ahead and really bounce that around a bit. Alright. Take that out. We're going to shake off the extra water just so our hands aren't getting wet when we use it. This hand's dry. Press button. Open up. All dry in here. Lights right up. So far this has exceeded my expectations in every way, especially with the price. Now, as far as I've seen with these waterproof butane torch lighters like these, on Amazon they usually run at least $10 for a real cheap one to $20 for decent ones and higher. Much higher sometimes. And I do see this one is cheap in some spots, but I have not been disappointed with it at all. I am extremely happy with this. So I'm willing to give this one a solid 4 stars. Only reason I wouldn't give it more is just because with the lid does get in the way, it can sometimes a bit awkward to handle, but that's just the way it's shaped. This is obviously something made more for pipes or cigarettes, or at least not for using out in the woods. But I would have no problem taking this out of the woods and having good expectations for it and not having issues with it. I have dropped it several times, not so much as a scratch on it. Again, like I said, it filled up very nicely. And I did fill it a second time. I only filled it once, but I didn't need filling a second time, but I wanted to try it out because anytime I've had these kind of butane torch lighters in the past, once I use all the fuel in it, or halfway and try to refill it, after that, they don't work as well, or they don't work at all. I've seen, so I wanted to see if I filled up again, would it work? And it has. So this has just been phenomenal. Like I said, it has exceeded all my expectations. And seeing it do that water test, how well it took to that, I would prefer if it did float, but that's alright. I may put a smaller lanyard on here that is breakaway. May put something on there for flotation, so if I take this with me out, if it does fall, I can see it and find it in the water. I can always paint this if I don't like it being clear. Overall, I do strongly recommend this one. If you look down in the description, I'm going to put a link for this product, if they are still available. I was only able to find this one. I couldn't find any other postings for these. So if they did sell out, I'll have a link to it so you can find more. Usually if I find something sold out on Wish, I just go to related items, and you can usually find more of them from a different seller at least. I really like this little lighter. It's really handy. Only drawback possibly is the size, but if you have smaller hands, this may work even better for you. And even though the size of it's small, you can make do. It's the button isn't exactly small or anything like that where it's hard to press. You're not in the way of the flame at all. So the size isn't a major drawback. If you have any suggestions or comments or questions on these, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like or subscribe even. And I look forward to seeing my future videos. Again, it's been Atomic Bushcraft, and I will see you next time.